Бәріңе сәлем, менің атым Айжан, және де бүгінгі біздің тақырыбымыз hypothetical structures, where we use were or had in order to express our ideas, yes? So firstly, let's see its definition of hypothetical structures. It's used to talk about imaginary or unreal events in formal English. So it's used in formal English, and its purpose is to express advanced if conditions for things that didn't happen. So in our real life, we always use if conditions, where we say if I da-da-da-da, then da-da-da-da. However, this hypothetical structure is used more like in formal speech and in formal English, and in not in casual conversation. The first type is by using where we talk about some situation in our present time. So let's see, where plus subject and infinitive, yes, our verb. An example, were they to know the truth, they would be shocked. However, we can see that those people, they do not know truth now, but they of course can know that in the future, but by now it's not true. So the person is using this our hypothetical structure, where he used were first, they our subject, and to know our verb, yes. Second example, were I to win the lottery, I'd travel the world. The person didn't win the lottery, but in the future it can happen, but by now it's not true again, yes. So the person is using this structure again. Third structure, where she arrived early, we could start, but she didn't arrive early, so the person is again using this structure. I think it's understandable, yes, that people are using this structure to express their opinion about the event that didn't happen yet. So yeah, it's about using like in present time. If I want to use this hypothetical structure when I talk about the past time, then I should use had instead of were. Had plus subject and past participle. And so let's see example. Had he studied harder, he would have passed. The person is saying and like regretting about this event that happened in the past. That person, he didn't study harder, and therefore he failed his exam or something. So therefore, since we cannot change our past, we are tend to use that hypothetical structure in English, yes. The person used had, he, our subject, and studied, past participle. Yeah. Then, second example, had I known, I'd have helped. And third, had they left earlier, they wouldn't have missed the train. But they left earlier, so therefore they did miss the train. So it means that they cannot change like their past, and that situation already happened. They wanted to change their they're regretting and wanting to change that, but it's not possible. Yeah. And let's see, let's compare this our hypothetical structure with normal conditionals. First, for example, if I were rich, I'd travel. It's so simple, yeah. I think in our life, in our everyday life, we always see that simple structure. But in formal hypothetical, we a little bit changed its structure. Were I rich, I'd travel. Yeah, like we are speaking about the same thing, but in different levels of English, let's say. Second example, if she had called, I'd know. But in formal hypothetical, we use had she called, I'd know. Yeah. We left early, we'd win. Yeah, you can see here the difference. And let's practice. First example. Ta-ta-dam. He taller, he could play basketball. It's about the present time, yes, and person speaking about the general things. So here we should use where. Were he taller, he could play basketball. Second example. Ta-ta-tam, she studied, she would have passed. As you remember, we saw a similar example where we used had, yeah, because the person is saying about the situation that happened in the past and imagining, yeah, it's about this. And in the last example, that the time they to leave now, they'd be on time. Here, we can see the word now. It's about like present time. So here we need to use where. Were they to leave now, they'd be on time. Yeah. So we talked about the hypothetical structures, were and had. In where we need to use where, subject, and verb. It's a formal way to say if plus where. And if we want to say about something that happened in the past, if plus had, we need to use had plus subject plus verb 3. And it's used in writing and advanced speech. Yeah. I'd recommend to practice formal hypothetical sentence regularly, since these structures are a little bit advanced, and apply in writing, in your essays or formal talks, and you can speak loudly in order to sound fluent and formal. Thank you. Goodbye.